Death Valley Days.
In the late 1800s, the untamed frontier of northeastern Colorado was an arid land of little water and few women. Young Jack Bird and his brother Leland found both, only to discover that water and women can be a very explosive combination. It all began with Cousin Hugo's scheme to swindle two orphans out of their homestead. Oh, it was all very legal because Hugo did everything by the book.
Well, here we are, Luella. Acorn, Colorado. Home.
Doesn't look like much.
Well, maybe not, but it's the start of a new life.
Where do we begin?
By finding Mr. Hugo Stillwell.
Should we ask them?
Would you gentlemen please tell us where we can find Mr. Stillwell's homestead office?
Maybe horsewhip back home.
Virginia is a long way off. We'll get used to things being different out here.
Well, good morning, ladies. Can I be of help?
Are you Mr. Hugo Stillwell?
I am. What can I do for you?
Your letter arrived so late we almost didn't make it. We had to leave the next day.
We did get here before our claim expired, didn't we?
With 4 days to spare. I'm amazed you got here at all.
Oh, so are we. Oh, I'm Fran Baldwin. This is my sister, Luella.
And you've come to stay?
We have. Could you show us our property? We're dying to see it.
Of course. I'll get my horse, and you can follow me out.
Well, at least there's one gentleman in town.
It isn't quite what we expected.
I thought not. Only improvement is this shack your father built, if you can call that an improvement.
Improvement.
Yes, the homestead law says improvements have to be made if a claim is to be kept. And they must be made within a time period.
I see.
Well, as you can observe, none has been made here. This place doesn't even have any water.
Is a well an improvement?
Well, yes, but your claim expires in 4 days. Now, you girls haven't a prayer of sinking a well in that time.
We could try.
Miss Baldwin, homesteading is hard work. 2 women alone, they could never make it. May I make a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
Go home. Go back to Virginia.
We can't, Mr. Stillwell. We spent almost everything we had to come out here.
I'll take this place off your hands. $1,000 would pay your fares back home.
Just barely. We'd go back to nothing with nothing. No, we're staying. And somehow we'll get that well dug.
Miss Baldwin, 2 women alone out here? There's no telling what could happen. Why, your nearest neighbors are the Bird brothers, and they're a half-mile away, well beyond summoning.
There's a man in there.
Now, do you believe me?
Who is he?
That's Gabe Flanagan, the town drunk. He's been squatting out here. Gabe, go on, beat it. Go on.
No, wait. We can use him.
For what? Well, he's good for nothing.
Can you build hen houses? Can you put up a corral for our cow? Can you dig a well?
Miss Baldwin, I must insist.
Now, you keep out of this, Hugo. I can do all them things.
It's just that nobody ever asked me before.
Oh, I think you girls are making a mistake by not taking my offer. I hope you won't regret it.
We'll be fine. Thank you and good day, Mr. Stillwell.
Good day.
What do we do first, Fran?
We unpack, then we go to work.
What's the matter, Mr. Flanagan?
He ain't going back to town. He's heading for the bird place. Oh, trouble's coming for sure.
Leland, we weren't meant to be bachelors, but with your cooking, we're not going to live long enough to be anything else.
Look, Jack, now
the
if you...
beans done?
Yeah, cold from breakfast.
Well, I'll eat in town.
I wonder what brings Cousin Hugo way out here.
Did you give him this much payment on our loan? Well, that's what brings Cousin Hugo way out here.
Now, hold on, Cousin Hugo. We got the money, except for $2.
Well, you're late as usual, but that's not why I'm here. Old man Baldwin's kin came to claim his property.
So what?
I want that place for myself. That's so what?
Now, that don't sound quite legal. I mean, you being executor of the estate and all.
What are you planning, cousin? You want that claim to expire so you can take it over for free?
Jack, I assure you this whole thing will be handled by the book. Nice and legal.
But they got the claim by the book. Nice and legal.
But they won't keep it. Not if I can force them out before they can put in that fool well.
Sometimes you don't think straight, Hugo. You're supposed to be on their side. You can't just force them off.
That's right. But you two boys can. You can harass them, scare them, make them leave.
Now, wait a minute. You don't think we're going to do your dirty work?
You owe me $1,000 and I can demand it. You didn't meet your full payment.
We will, Hugo.
Boys, all I'm asking you to do is let loose a few chickens, make a little noise.
Is that all you want?
Nothing more than you do at a shivaree, at some wedding. Make some noise, a few pranks. Look, it's a lot easier than paying that note.
Okay. When we start?
Tonight.
Where'd you say Gabe was?
In town to get some medicine. He said he felt a cold coming on.
What was that?
Shh.
Baldwins are girls.
Answer, I'll shoot.
Let's get out of here.
I see. And you saw nobody last night, Miss Baldwin?
No, but we want to file a complaint, Mr. Stillwell.
Mm-hmm. I can understand that. But against whom?
I don't know. But can't you help us?
I'd like to, but this sounds like a job for the sheriff, young ladies.
How silly of us, Fran. We forgot all about the sheriff.
Unfortunately, you're outside the township and his jurisdiction.
What are we to do, Mr. Stillwell?
Go back to Virginia. Sell. Let me pay you $1,000 for your trouble.
No, we are not quitters.
You're not.
No, and you wouldn't think very much of us if we were.
I wouldn't.
We're going back and help Gabe dig our well.
You are.
You planning to wash?
Mercy, yes. We're running out of everything.
Well, I'm sure we are. What do you plan to do for water?
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. I'm Fran, and this is Luella Baldwin, my sister.
Well, I'm Jack Bird, and this is my brother, Leland.
I'm Jack Bird.
We live up the road. We was just wondering if you all needed anything at all.
Well, we don't have any water. And we certainly could use some, if you have it handy.
Gosh, Miss Luella, we got lots.
Well, let's get it. Yeah!
Well, I never. Isn't he nice?
They're both nice. Nice and neighborly.
Ain't nothing neighborly about a sinful conscience.
And if they ask us to dances, I could wear this.
Boy, they sure must have some fancy dances where they come from. Hey, what are you trying to do?
Thank you both very much.
You're welcome. Can we come calling tomorrow?
Well, I guess so, Jack.
Everything's gonna be all right from now on. Fran, you just wait and see.
So you quit. They let you bring them water, they let you help with the laundry, and that's a reason to quit?
Oh, they're girls, Hugo. Girls.
I want my $1,000.
We haven't got it.
I'll take your land.
You can't, Hugo. We're homesteaded with improvements.
I'll sue, and if you can't pay, I'll foreclose.
On what grounds? We keep our payments up.
Not this month. You were short this month.
Leland, pay the man his $2.
gladly wait till morning.
You can bet Hugo and them bird boys done this.
But why? What do the boys have to do with Mr. Stillwell?
Well, they's cousins.
Cousins? I don't understand.
Well, Hugo wants this place. He couldn't get it legal, so he got their boys to help. I knew there was gonna be trouble when I seen him heading for their place that first day.
Can we help?
You've done quite enough already.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why don't you ask your cousin Hugo?
Oh, you know about that.
I know all about that. And I also know that you're all in cahoots.
Hey, now it looks bad, but we could explain.
Then explain why you did this.
Hey, now we didn't cut your clotheslines.
Now, that's the truth. I admit that we let out your cow and chickens that night. But that was before we knew you was girls.
Oh! Both of you, get out of here!
Fran, I believe it.
All right, don't. Now move. And don't come back.
Them gals is the only folks that was ever nice to me. You boys know that. How can I tell them?
Tell them what, Gabe?
I've hit bedrock. There ain't no water in their well.
Oh, boy. Just what Cousin Hugo wants to hear. They're gonna sell for sure now.
Am I, sir, to believe that you was telling the truth about not being in cahoots with that cousin?
Neither of us wants to see them leave, Gabe.
Who you told about the well?
Nobody. Like I said, I ain't even told the gals yet.
Well, don't. You just keep digging.
Well, I'm down to hardpan. Ain't gonna be no well.
Yeah, but Hugo don't know that. Come on, Leland. We're going into town.
Heads up! That ought to keep Gabe digging.
What are you so happy about?
Hi, Cousin Hugo. We're planning a surprise celebration. The girls don't know it yet, but their well's coming in.
Oh, that's just dandy.
It is, and it isn't. See, when they find out, they may want to go right on homesteading. Me and Jack here, well, we got other ideas.
You think they'd sell?
Oh, not for 1,000. But we couldn't let them do that, now that we know they got water.
I'm going to get that place, well or no well, and nobody's going to stop me.
Nobody's trying, Cousin Hugo.
Hey!
I thought I told you both to stay away.
Fran, listen to me. We hadn't got much time. Now, Gabe's hit bedrock. There isn't any water.
Oh, you're lying.
Tell her, Gabe.
Solid rock, ma'am.
Well, that was our last hope.
No, you got one more. Now, we got Cousin Hugo thinking the well's coming in. He's on his way out here to make you an offer. You take it, it'll be a good one.
I don't want Luella to miss this. Hey, he's coming!
You keep digging no matter what.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stillwell.
Do you know what day it is? Regrettably, it's Friday. Day your claim expires.
Well, we have until sundown, don't we, Mr. Stillwell?
Yes, but I just can't have you girls on my conscience, my dear. If I didn't make one last try, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night.
Kind, Mr. Stillwell.
Your happiness and my sleep are worth, say, $2,000.
Oh, you're so very generous. So very kind.
I'm buying your troubles. I realize that, but I feel a father's responsibility.
Fran, you can't sell. I won't leave Leland.
Stay out of this, Luella.
I don't know who put you up to this, Mr. Stillwell, but we're not selling. Not even for twice what you've offered.
I see. You four are trying to pull a fast one. Well, the price was $2,000, but you'll be glad to settle for half after your well caves in.
Ow!
What are we gonna do now, Jack?
We'll think of something.
Hey, come and look. Hugo's done brought in a well.
I'll be back, Fran Baldwin. You haven't heard the last of this.
Pardon me, Cousin Hugo, but you're talking to the future Miss Bird.
The Birds capped the well and married Fran and Luella Baldwin. The family records can be found in the Logan County Courthouse in Sterling, Colorado. As for Cousin Hugo, they paid him off by trading him water from their well. Next week, another true story of the winning of the West.
Death Valley Days.
In the late 1800s, the untamed frontier of northeastern Colorado was an arid land of little water and few women. Young Jack Bird and his brother Leland found both only to discover that water and women can be a very explosive combination. It all began with Cousin Hugo's scheme to swindle 2 orphans out of their homestead. Oh, it was all very legal because Hugo did everything by the book.
Well, here we are, Luella. Acorn, Colorado. Home.
Doesn't look like much.
Well, maybe not, but it's the start of a new life.
Where do we begin?
By finding Mr. Hugo Stillwell.
Should we ask them?
Would you gentlemen please tell us where we can find Mr. Stillwell's homestead office?
Maybe horsewhip back home.
Virginia is a long way off. We'll get used to things being different out here.
Well, good morning, ladies. Can I be of help?
Are you Mr. Hugo Stillwell?
I am. What can I do for you?
Your letter arrived so late we almost didn't make it. We had to leave the next day.
We did get here before our claim expired, didn't we?
With 4 days to spare.